What are you doing, Dad?
I gotta do a quick order. We ran out of these, and Terry has an order today to go out. We'd like to send it out right away. So I'm stopping this and stopgap. Stop. Did I say that right?
Yeah, it's all folks.
Stopgap measures.
Well, you're already in the white chocolate, so it's like pretty convenient.
Yeah, so trying to hurry up and get a couple. She only needs one, but I might as well just do a whole.
Yeah, and someone else will order some, and then you got them.
Yeah, just in case.
So did they just place one more order than we actually had inventory, and it like went through the system?
Yeah.
And then Mama's like, oh,
yeah,
can't have that.
That's kind of what happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
So one little extra piece. That's a lot of cookies for those little things.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? It could probably fit in that one.
Well, yeah.
Just so that, there we go. Oh shit, every single one gets filled up. There's space.
There,
yep.
there, yeah.
Just finding little spaces.
Like a puzzle.
Hit my lens.
I couldn't turn my hand.
Yeah. It's very thick.
Yeah. It's gotta be cool.
They're very flexible molds. They seem like they'd be kind of hard to, especially in the middle parts.
Yeah, these aren't the best.
Yeah. It seems like the more rigid molds would be easier to do this with.
Yeah. It's a challenge. I can do it.
You guys have more rigid molds with this?
Yeah, we do. It's just you just picked out this one. Your mom said make this one. She just picked one up without thinking. Okay, so you can see on the bottom how they'll be.
Yeah, they look really good.
Yeah, they're pretty full.
It's like cookies and cream.
Put them in the refrigerator for a half hour, and then pull them out and no packaging.
You've mastered the elbow fridge open, huh?
Yeah.
After many decades.
This is the old fridge.
Yeah.
You know, it's easy too. Everybody says something about this old fridge.
Is it called like a goldenrod fridge or something like that?
I don't know.
It's like a 1970s fridge?
Yeah, probably.
Or at least popular in the 70s.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe it's from the 60s.
I mean, it's an oldie.
Yeah.
But hey, they still work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of like you, huh?
I got an old refrigerator, one of the white ones from the 40s.
Oh, yeah.
It's round. Remember that one?
Yeah, I like that one, yeah.
That refrigerator still works great.
Yeah, it's got a freezer like inside of the refrigerator.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
So I know there's going to be people who know exactly what you did, from people who watch all the time. But can you explain to them why you just got all the chocolate off your hand and then you're going to put your hand back in the chocolate?
Yeah, you wipe the chocolate off your hand because if you leave it on there too long, it'll crystallize from the heat of your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And so you don't want to do that. And then you can use the heat of your hand to after it's been sitting here, it'll cool, the top layer will. And then the chocolate, you can see how that pulled up the chocolate already right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the chocolate being warm. And actually then you end up with more chocolate. See, it pulled it up. And spread it back out again, and then the top layer gets cold. And then leave it for a minute and just keep doing that until you get the right temperature.
Mm-hmm.
But it's easier too if you don't have your kettle very hot.
Yeah.
This is 100. I usually try to do them 95 to 100 degrees.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you can do it. I've heard people, I read that online there that people ask me, well, how can you put your hand in there? Isn't it too hot? And we don't get the chocolate that hot. It's just melted.
Yeah.
then that way you can go faster.
Yeah, it just kind of feels like warm pudding or something,
Yeah, that's
right?
all. Because when you're hand pouring things, you don't want it to be hot.
Mm-hmm.
The cooler that is, then the faster you can go. So
Yeah. But it is nice that you can have like cool chocolate here and then warm chocolate there, so then you can really control the temperature.
Yeah.
Because if you need to be warmer, you can just add more of the warmer chocolate.
Right.
And if you need to be cooler, you just wait.
Yep.
And that's also why you don't just take it just out of the kettle. Because if you waited until the whole thing was tempered, you'd only have like a couple minutes to use it, right? Like you'd be rushing around.
I wouldn't be, I'd have to rush really quick, and I don't know if I could go that quick.
Yeah, for that whole thing. Good.
Yep.
So can you explain to the new people watching why you bang the bunny's head on the table?
Oh, I don't like them. I'm banging it on the table to get the air bubbles out. This is the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. Yeah, how you learned how to do it in the old country?
Yeah. Back at the old place, we used to use hockey pucks.
Why don't you use hockey pucks here?
Actually, the reason why we used hockey pucks was because it was mostly all metal molds, and that way you wouldn't be denting the table, and you would protect the mold itself, because the metal molds could get dented too or worn down. So we used, my parents and my uncles used hockey pucks because they're
like, hey, it's around.
I don't know, must be, I don't know why, but
That's the old game maker's trick. Hockey pucks.
yeah, the hockey pucks, we still use them to support some molds up if the flat molds need to be up a little bit. We still have them. Those hockey pucks are probably 60 years old or more. This is the rabbit on a basket.
Is this the same mold basically?
Yes, it is. It's copied after it. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of the new plastic molds of the newer bunnies that are in plastic have been copied after the old metal molds.
Oh yeah. Were the metal molds just like how they originally were made?
Yeah. Like these metal molds, they're close to 100 years old.
Oh wow. So they were made when you were a kid?
Yeah, I used to film when I was in high school.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure back in the day you probably only had metal molds, right?
Yeah, and my parents, when I was a kid, that's all we had were metal molds.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a big variety.
Yeah.
But
And now there's tons more, huh?
yeah. I don't know if I can get another one.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think I can.
This one you can't really see the air bubbles on the inside, right?
Nope. Just have to be,
Hope for the best.
yeah, just hope for the best, yeah.
It's a lot of chocolate, huh?
Well, it's gonna go quick for a lot of chocolate.
Yeah.
Wish we were doing the 2s or the 4s or something. Kind of spacing it out a little bit.
What are these ones?
21s. They're the big guys. You gotta be super careful with them if they're in the fridge for like 2 minutes too long. They snap right in half.
Oh, really?
So I've gotten 2. I've made like 5 so far today. I've gotten like 2 to come out.
Huh.
So I'm gonna have like 6 more in there. Shot here. Shaking off the peanuts. but
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
You see any gaps in the ears or anything that I'm
I
missing?
don't see none.
I think we're good.
Is the vibrating table over here not working, or are you trying to be quiet for the video?
Trying to be quiet for the video.
Yeah, because this one's louder.
It's actually not that bad right now,
Yeah. Oh, I'm guessing so.
but it's just not working very good. It's just faster to tap it. Ooh,
Oh, really?
here comes a big one. Ooh, satisfying.
I think it was out of focus.
Was it?
Yeah, we'll have to do it again.
All right, here I'll
Take
blow
two.
it.
Yeah, that seems sanitary.
Oh yeah, I got a mask on. It's okay.
Yeah. That'll definitely work too with a mask on.
Am I doing it right?
Yeah, keep it up.
Alright. We're all counting on?
Yeah, we're all counting on you, Max.
It feels so good to be in the spotlight. Can you call me by my real name?
Maxine.
Shirley. I remember one time sitting on the porch. Alright. Nope, I got nothing. Did you ever sit around probably with like Leah and Kara and try to like figure out, the boy version of their names or like the girl version of your name or anything?
I guess, yeah.
I remember sitting on the porch trying to figure it out with ours and being like, Max doesn't have one. Let's see. What is it for Craig though? What would you?
Craig Mann?
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Yeah.
It's an old school name.
I hope there's not very many girls named Craig.
I don't know. It's pretty,
Yeah.
Alright. There's nothing.
So when do you take them out?
I'm going to give them 15 minutes. So it was 105 for the first one. So we got like 7-ish minutes, 7-8 minutes, something like that. We'll see if they're dry enough to come out at that point. And keep my fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And hopefully when we take the clips off, they won't break.
Excuse me, sir. There we go.
They're looking a little wet, but
Yeah?
can you see it? The wet spot?
They look kind of shiny.
Yeah. My fingers crossed.
Maybe they didn't get cold enough.
I don't know. The other ones were pretty dry after 20 minutes.
Well, let's try one and see what happens.
Yeah. Fine, there's one on the bottom that looks
Does look
a little more bloomy. Yeah.
Oh, it has the bottoms pulled away. I see a crack on the bottom.
Yeah.
So are these the biggest solid bunnies?
I think the 36 is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pulled away on the bottom. Yeah, let's try it with the bloom one first. I got a safe bet on that.
It just like kind of bloom on the bottom.
You can see a little bit of a little bit of blooming on the edge there, but you can really see it in the head.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not so much on that side. It's a little tie-dye. Still feels a little warm even.
Yeah?
A
Even
little
after
bit.
being in the fridge?
Yeah.
So these are the two that came out okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's still stuck. I'd have to force it to get it apart.
Just leave it there. Leave it there
Let them finish drying on the
a little while, maybe 10 minutes.
the other ones too, or should I put those
just
back in the
leave them
fridge?
then, Yeah, they're not. Must be they're not quite.
Am I going to unclip them?
Oh yeah, I can unclip them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here's hoping. I don't want to have to make. I'm going to make like 17 of them and get like 3. This one looks a little bit more dry.
Yeah.
That side's pretty wet. But.
So just when it sort of almost like glosses over, then it's all done. Because like on the other side, when you flip it,
Yeah, so
like,
that's
it's still very dark.
Yeah, that's like You can tell there's like that it's just wet. You know what I mean? And on that side, it's kind of separated from the mold a little bit. Just a little bit
so
up
that's
here, but
that's what creates that look.
yeah,
Separation
that's
from
when
the-
it's just dry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
makes sense.
what
Though,
we're
like
talking about.
that's why you would have to wait for it just to separate so it can actually come off.
Oh, right. Yeah. So that side's okay. I'm not gonna try and pull it out of the other side. But.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Let's just see if it's free.
You have to do it before the mouth,
Yeah, where it tears it away. Yeah, the
Look,
look.
it's got the mange.
Yeah, I thought we had one.
Does
I
some
know
of
I
those
have a
have
number
it?
5 that there's like one of them, but it's like really small, and I don't think we'll be able to see it.
It's an army of bunnies.
I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be. How
All
about you?
right.
How about you? Just like getting ice cubes out of a tray,
Yeah.
except it's a little bit warmer.
A little tastier.
Yeah. You know, I found a lot of ice is very tasteless.
Come to Hercules Candy, where our chocolate tastes better than ice.
Yeah. You think that's a good slogan?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You should change it from
I'll
Candy makes
consider
people
it.
happy.
I'll consider. Yeah.
I mean, both are true.
I gotta think about how that's gonna fit on a hat, though. Because right now, I have a logo on my hat. It just is like Hercules Candy. Nothing about ice.
Oh, you got some new hats. You got any hat questions for the viewers?
Well, actually, yes. A viewer who has a design studio, I think it's called Cool Dog Designs, sent me these hats. He sent me 4 hats.
They're slightly different. Type
Yes, different color schemes, and he actually said he could supply them to me, because people have asked for tie-dyed hats because they see me in a tie-dyed hat and they assume we sell them, which is not always the case. Because the other one that I wear was a gift, and well, hey, this one's a gift too. But actually, he could supply them to me, but I'm just wondering if people will pay what we'd actually have to charge for them. They'd be like $25 each. So, if you can leave a comment, if you actually would order a tie-dyed hat for $25, I think the minimum is 25 of them. So I could order them, but I just don't know if people will pay that much because our other hats I think are like $12 or $13. I'm just not sure. But custom tie-dye stuff is just, it
Really
costs
expensive,
more.
yeah.
There's a lot more steps
Yeah.
involved than just going out to the hat tree and picking it. You have to go to the tie-dyed hat tree, and it's just
A whole
it's
thing.
way out in the woods, and you got to go over the river and through the woods, and then there's grandma. It's a whole thing. Yeah. So
I mean, it is really cool though that we've created a community where our viewers can supply us with hats, and then our other viewers can buy those hats
Right.
from us
Right.
that we bought from our viewers.
yes, it is kind of a funny interconnected world that we are living, and seeing as how we are so isolated, we're really
Yeah.
not. So that's kind of neat. Oh, I think I might have put the seam on the wrong side. And
Oh, jeez.
oh, Karen, can you edit that out if she sees that I've done
Yeah, I'll
this?
have Karen edit it out.
No. You got to edit it. She can't see this because she will take away my right to use the
Oh.
heat sealer.
Oh, your employee's
got-
going to take away the owner's right to use the heat sealer?
Yes, it's happened before.
Oh.
She said I couldn't use it. And that's that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't see any way around that.
No.
So
You want her to take out the ribbon on you.
that's all I. Oh yeah. She's heck on wheels with a ribbon. So yeah, just using my heat machine.
Seems pretty high tech.
It's very high tech. You could also use this for ironing baby clothes, if that's something that you do. I mean, during this time, people are doing lots of time-consuming things just to use up their time.
Yeah, people got hobbies.
Yes. I mean, I find myself wrapping a lot of candy. That's what I do in my spare time. And then I'm going to trim it with my new scissors.
Oh, you guys got new scissors?
Yes, because Joe had these nice new scissors in back. I was like, well, I want new scissors.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of scissors. Like,
Yeah, but I wanted
there's
some that actually cut things.
3 right there. 3 right there.
Yep.
And that's just up here. I know they have some in back too. You
Yeah,
have some
they're
in your
allowed.
office?
Of course.
You guys have like 25 scissors. Oh, there's some more down there.
Well, you never know when you need to cut something, and it's usually most of the time. Like right now. Very high tech.
These double-bladed handled knives.
Yes. Don't run with them. Especially into walls. It doesn't work out well for anybody, including the wall.
Don't run with matches either.
Definitely not. Step number, whatever it is. Weigh it. 1.4. See, no, look. No, see how it went from 1.4 to 1.6. Watch that. So what we do, just to be on, because sometimes these scales will waver back and forth between 1.2 and 1.6. So we just always assume it's the lower number. It said 1.6 there. So when we say watch the tear on this one, that's not even what we're talking about. You know what a tear is? Okay.
You.
Right. No, mom.
Oh.
See, there's no mom button here.
Okay.
Tear.
Yeah, I got confused.
The tear is the weight of the package. Because sometimes the tear doesn't work, so I don't even use the tear button here. But anyways, we put the lower weight. So we'll put 1.4 here because...
Just to be safe.
It just did it again.
What? It just moved?
It went back and forth. So because just to be on the safe side, because it can vary by 0.2 of an ounce, we actually will subtract 2. Just you don't want to be giving the customer. You don't want to write less.
It's okay to give them more, but not less.
You can give them more, but you can't give them less. Exactly. So that says 1.4.
It's convenient that we can give them more.
Yeah, they don't mind getting more, but they definitely mind getting less.
Yeah.
So we round down. 1.2 is what we write. I mean, you could probably get away with putting 1, but just for accuracy's sake.
So why is this one off? Because I know you guys get them inspected all the time.
It just has to be that it's just like I said, it's just the tear function. That's like sometimes you put a tear on there. Say I put a tear on here of 2. Put a tear on there, and you'll see that it just goes away.
Huh.
I don't know. And it's digital. That's why. I mean, digital things. That's how it works. No, the orange scale.
More things that can go wrong.
The orange scale, it never goes wrong. The orange scale is just steady, no problem. But the fancy scales. So what I'm going to do is take them to the scale fixer place and have them fix them. But I have to be without scales for a while. That's going to be kind of a pain. We'll be using the orange one for a while.
Are they open on weekends?
Nope.
Oh,
and then after you get that done, you have to have them re-inspected. So I have to figure that out. Actually, the inspector is coming pretty soon, and I will ask him how long after I get him back, how soon he can come. He'll probably come pretty quickly. But yeah, it's everything I do is a whole thing. Maybe that's why we call it everything. So while we're on the subject of hats, this is the maroon hat we have had for a long, and see how it's got East Syracuse, New York on it. Well, we feel like that's just the logo is just a little too small, and maybe that's just a little too much stitching. So we got maroon hat 2.0. So we took away the East Syracuse, New York, and made it a little bit bigger, and because that's how our tan ones are. So we were just trying it out with this, but we decided that we like this better. So that's what we're going with.
All right, now everyone's all caught up on the hats.
Our hat talk. We've had our hat talk. I know sometimes it's difficult to talk about hats, but sometimes you just have to. And that's what I've done. I hope everybody's feeling comfortable with their hats now. I know I'm feeling comfortable with my hats. And just have a hatty good day.
All right.
Bunny unveiling.
Do they come out of the metal molds a lot easier?
Yeah, and they're beautiful coming out of the metal molds. I love
Super
these
shiny.
ones. Yeah. And I've only had to throw one of these back. So.
Oh, yeah.
Super shiny.
What number are these ones?
These are 14s and 15s, but we count them as just like one mold because I think they weigh the same or something.
Are they just like slightly different?
Yeah. So you got the bunny sitting down,
Okay.
and you got the bunny with the egg in his hand.
I see.
Two.
Slightly different.
Yep. But I think, like I was saying, they're like the same size rabbit or something, so we just count them as one. So shiny. I don't even want to show you the other ones. Never.
Yeah?
Well, because, there is a difference, but...
With the plastic ones and the metal ones. Is there more likely to be air pockets, though, because you can't see the air bubbles in these ones? Or like with the plastic ones, you can see them, so you can continue tapping?
I mean, I guess. These ones seem to, form very quickly, and, I just leave it on there until I see the bubbles come up. And then once the bubbles come up, I know that, the air came out. So, I mean, but look at that. There's not a single pock
Yeah, but
on the
can
whole
you-
thing.
Can you hold it just for a second so I can,
Woo!
so I can
I
really...
don't want to leave any fingerprints on it.
Yeah, okay. Can you turn it around?
Okay, the other side has one pock
Does it?
on it. Right in the eye, see? Oh, 2 pocks, I guess.
2 pocks?
Right as soon as it came out of my mouth, it was like, huh. But yeah. But yeah, so they came out pretty good. I think the 42s have a few bubbles on them, and these are all plastic.
Oh yeah, so what we were talking about off camera is these are not available for online purchase, only for local, just because they will break, right? Like at the neck, is it? Or the...
Yeah, they usually
basket
break
or
like
something?
here,
Yeah,
or
right
the
there.
head will break. The other one, I don't know if these are available online either, because we're only making like 25 of them. So
Oh yeah.
that
Yeah,
doesn't-
there's apparently a lot of Easter stuff that we can't
Yeah.
ship just because they'll break.
Yeah, the online stuff we're making like 300-400 of
Yeah.
each. You know, so I don't think this one's going on the website.
Yeah.
But we do have the 42s, which are the other ones. That's this exact same rabbit, just a little bit smaller. We're making a bunch of those, so that should go up there. Come on.
We were just talking about how much easier it is to get out.
You got fingernails?
Well, come on down to Hercules.
Yeah.
We can use them.
Oh boy. This one might be bloomed.
Oh yeah.
If it's stuck like that, it's probably, there's something wrong with it. Maybe I'll put that one back
But
in
if
the
you just
fridge for a
wait,
little
is
bit.
it possible if you just wait?
Yeah, it's possible. We got a shot at it. Let's see, watch them all be like that now. Oh, it kind of is.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So why do you have to put them down the side? Because then they can't fall?
Yeah, if they're standing up, like when you go to lift the box, they're just a little wobbly already.
Yeah.
And like if they just touch, they're gonna scratch each other up. And
Don't
you know,
want fights?
yeah, no bunny fights, no bunny fights.
Keeping it to a minimum.
You know, we like our pretty bunnies. All right, let's see. This is the other sitting one, so we'll see if this one's ready. Yeah, this one's stuck too. There we go. That is super shiny. I love that. Let's see, maybe we can get this one. Oh yeah.
You come out?
Oh yeah. It's got a little bit of a, I don't know what you call that. It's not bloomed, but it's just like not as shiny in that
Oh,
one
yeah.
spot.
That's how it's done?
Sometimes. I think I'm gonna. Oh, there's a little line there.
Oh.
Wonder what that could mean. Ah, it probably doesn't mean anything. I should probably erase it.
Yeah.
Where's my magic eraser? So these might not be the bunnies that you saw earlier. Of course, I wouldn't know because I wasn't there.
That's basically the same process.
You know, you put it in a bag and you seal it shut. And then you trim off the excess. And then you count them up. And you say, Terry, I need X number of labels from your fancy printer.
You often talk to yourself and narrate everything you do.
I usually will do it in my head for the most part, but sometimes I'll say it out loud just so I can remember it, because if I heard it, even if it was for my own voice, then I'll remember it. Does that make any sense?
Right.
Yeah, I feel like you're skeptical-ish.
No.
No,
I do that all the time, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. The voice cracking tells me.
Yeah. Dad does that.
Yeah.
He'll if he's just trying to be nice, I guess. He'll be like, no, it's really good.
Yeah. You get to that cracky high voice, which tells you that it's not that good.
And then if he was here, he would do a typical, I do not.
I'm telling you, we got to get a Voices of Steve calendar.
Many voices of Steve.
Yes, because just the faces, I don't think it does it justice.
No,
we need
definitely
the
doesn't.
voices to go with it. So these are bunny number 4, and we like our bunnies to face left. It's just more uniform that way.
Are these ones are they the same as these ones?
Yep.
Okay.
Number 4.
And what are the little ones over there?
Number 2. The number 2 is going to 7-Eleven.
Oh.
These going to 700 for those of you who are wrapping rabbits at home.
Can we see how the little ones are doing then?
Well, if you ask nice.
I thought that was nice.
You didn't say please, Craig. You were raised better than that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I don't know that I was.
7-Eleven's right here. I was doing the cream crosses earlier. See, I've got them all bagged up, and then I'm going to go through with my...
Who did?
Me, Terry,
Oh.
your mom. I don't know how many names you got for me, but... So, yep, number 2 bunny. Again, to the left,
Mm-hmm.
in the seam, in the back. Pop it in there. Straight up and down. Go over to your heat sealing device. And then, when all is said and done, we will trim. Yeah, just like that. I know. As we always say, very high tech. The label will go on the back. And then we'll weigh them.
out the labels, or
Yeah.
the sticky labels?
No, I print them out of my fancy printer, and they're a sticky label.
Oh.
But it has the barcode on there,
Mhm.
the best by date, the ingredients. It's pretty neat
Mm-hmm.
because we used to put 3 different stickers on each package, which was not pretty neat. We had a price sticker from the price gun, which we still use as best by date for little things that can't fit a barcode label on there.
Makes sense.
But it's just a more cohesive label, getting it all on the one.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the barcode looks a lot better.
Makes sense.
So, and this is white chocolate, which is good stuff made with cocoa butter, not palm kernel oil. Imagine a sneery face behind this mask.
Mm.
Yeah, sneery,
A smug.
condescending, just basically my usual face.
Yeah, right.
That was a smiley face just now, yeah.
So, as far as like milk chocolate, dark, white, what kind of bunnies sell the most?
Milk chocolate is the number 1 seller, and then behind that is the dark chocolate, and then after that is the white chocolate.
And do you guys make peanut butter chocolate bunnies, or is it the chicks?
Last year we did do the chicks. I don't know if we're going to do it this year because Easter is coming up on us. It's right in my side view mirror
Mhm.
because it's a lot quicker this year because last year it was like the 15th or 16th or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
This year it's the 4th. So just losing that week or so after Valentine's Day kind of hurts.
Yeah.
We really could use it.
But I'm sure you'll be glad that the busy season is officially
You know,
over.
I'll be okay with it. Spring just starts a little bit earlier. I can come to work when it's daylight instead of when it's dark, and maybe I'll leave during the daylight,
Wow.
depending on
High hopes.
depending on how that daylight thing works this year. I don't know
Mhm.
if they're changing how daylight works, but we'll find out.
Yeah. Wow. Good work, Mom.
Hey, good talk, Craig. It was good to see you.
Yeah.
You should stop in once in a while.
Yeah, maybe.
Uh-huh.
All right. Keep up the good work. We're all counting on you.
You too. So, if you like this video and you want to see more like it, check out the video over here. Or over here. No, I gotta get back to work.